So you just got a 1-star review on your product. How do you recover from this? Or should you even care? Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Standley with Standley Handcraft, and today I wanted to talk about 1-star reviews and how you should handle them, or if you should even care when you get them. Now, of course, before I even get into this video, obviously you're going to care about reviews on your products. But when it comes to certain reviews, you definitely need to care about those in a different way than most people do. So getting a 1-star review is definitely something you don't want to happen on your product, but if you're selling stuff for long enough, it's something that's absolutely going to happen. Whether or not you have the best product in the world, the best customer service in the world, somebody will leave you a 1-star review. And this is where I want to help change people's perspective, change their minds, or have them think about 1-star reviews or any reviews in a different mindset than they currently have going into them. Now, I've been selling products for quite some time now, and fortunately, I haven't had too many negative reviews. Now, I absolutely have had some, but after selling tens of thousands of products, the 1-star or even 2-star reviews are very slim, like less than a dozen. So I think I have some good insight on why you should honestly ignore 1-star reviews. So just as an example of why you should ignore 1-star reviews, and I'll give you a couple examples of ones that I've received and why they were ultimately meaningless in the long run. So the first 1-star review that I got was on pillar wax. And for anybody new out there, pillar wax is a wax that you use for clamshells. It's an extremely hard wax. It's one that you can snap and break apart if you have it in clamshells or if you're doing pillar style candles. And a lady bought the wax and used it in candles, and her 1-star review was the wax was too hard for candles. Which again, getting that 1-star review is definitely frustrating because, for one, it's a really bad review for a product that you want to come across well to all customers. The other reason, or the main reason I wasn't upset about this 1-star review is because she used a pillar wax for candles. The wax is supposed to be hard, and she was mad that it was hard. And the reason I didn't let that one stress me out too bad is because anybody coming to that website, coming to that product, if they do look at reviews, they're going to look at that, and pretty much anybody looking at that review is going to know it's a ridiculous review because the wax is supposed to be hard. For one, it's not meant for candles. It can be used for candles, but if you're going to use it for candles, you go into that candle experience or the pouring knowing that it's going to be a much harder wax than a regular container wax. One of the other 1-star reviews that I thought was kind of funny was from a lady who didn't even buy from me. She had bought previously from me, had great experiences, and she wanted a set of vessels that I no longer had. I had them off the website, hadn't listed them. They were coming back in, but really didn't know when. It was a vessel that her and her partner had used for their candle line, for their shop, and it was one that I told them I was going to look out for, try to get it. There really wasn't much I could do, but I would still look out for them. That didn't happen quick enough, so she went on the website, left a 1-star review for a product that I told her I could not get. And then, of course, the 3 or 4 others that were in the 1 or 2 category are exactly like that. And that's why I tell people not to worry about reviews like that, is because most 1-star reviews, and I will say you can go to any website and look up the 1-star reviews and you're going to find the same thing. It's people that are just mad. And most people that go in looking at reviews know that. The review didn't reflect anything about the product. It literally just showed that the customer was mad for whatever reason. And if you want a good example of this, I would tell anybody watching this video, go over to Amazon and pick a product that you know front to back, a product that you like, that you love, you use all the time. Look it up on Amazon and look at the reviews for that product. And immediately go and click on the 1-star reviews and start reading through about a product that you know really well, and you're going to see right away that most of the 1-star reviews are absolutely ridiculous. And the reason I say do this with the product that you know is because you know the ins and outs, whatever it is, whether it's a camera or a cooking utensil, whatever it is, pick a product that you know extremely well and go look at the reviews on it. And you're going to realize within 4 or 5 reviews that these people have no idea what they're talking about. So again, that's why I tell people not really to worry about the negative reviews too much, because in the grand scheme of things, for one, most people don't even go look at reviews. So it's not going to affect you, the product, or even your progress that much at all. So definitely don't worry about it. But I will say on the other side of that one, I also tell people not to pay attention to the 5-star reviews because of the exact same thing. Whenever I go to Amazon, or if I'm looking up a product, something new that I'm going to go get, I am one of those people that goes and looks at the reviews, but it's only to get kind of an overall consensus of how the product holds up. I know there's going to be pros and cons of any product, so I just want to see if it's going to be worth the whatever money I'm going to put towards it. But when I go look at those reviews, I immediately go to the 3-star reviews only. I don't look at the 1-star. I don't look at the 5-star. I only look at the 3-star reviews because honestly, in my experience, the 3-star reviews are the ones where people really take the time to tell you what's wrong with the product and what's great with the product. You'll get a good list of pros and cons. And in doing that, I get a much better idea of whether or not that product is going to work for me or if I'm going to like it or not. And I would tell anybody out there kind of to do the exact same thing. But I am well aware that when it comes to your own products, it's very hard to get reviews like that. But it's definitely something that's going to happen. So brace for it. It's definitely going to suck when you get your first 1 or 2-star review. But in the overall grand scheme of things, unless you're really doing poorly at a product or just handling it or whatever, which I have definitely done with some of my products. So some of those reviews were definitely like deserved. In the grand scheme of things, you're going to come out very well overall. A lot of people are going to like your products. More people will start to review. And basically, you're going to get a better idea through 5 reviews, 10 reviews, 100 reviews of where your product actually lies in what customers think of it. So I would be very curious to know what others have received on their products. If you've received 1-star reviews, do you agree with what I said about the 1-star reviews, and has that happened to you? If you've got the same stories or different stories, please let me know in the comment section down below so others can see that. And of course, we'll see you in the next video.